Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are we all tonight? Already had a $10 super chat from Tiger Eyes. Thank you very much. Watching KCD Woman's Lot DLC. I know you played After Fact, released late. Wondered what your thoughts were on the DLC. Big took U9 vids. Did you do your own play where you fully integrated it into your game? I really liked the Kingdom Come Deliverance Woman's Lot DLC, to be honest. And yes, every time I played it through for myself after that, I would do that DLC. And I would usually do it reasonably early on so that I could get the dog. And then, you know, raise the skill. I really quite liked the dog in that game, to be honest. What I didn't like were the enemy dogs. It made a non-combat playthrough rather tough when you had to go for certain enemy camps. You sort of had to murder all the dogs before you got close, which was not brilliant, but also kind of difficult. Veronica Polisterova? Is that Czech? 129 Czech crowns? I don't know what the currency is. I'm hoping I got the CZ correct. Hi there, Gopher. Love your vids. You helped me through some tough times. Was wondering, are you please planning on resuming your Mod Vault series? The reason I stopped the Mod Vault series is, well, there was two reasons really. People just stopped watching them because people stopped playing Fallout 4 for quite a while. Fallout 4 had a resurgence slowly over time as the mods got better and better. But, I mean, you know, people just weren't playing it and people weren't really watching the videos that much. And the second reason was I noticed that my videos covering these mods had no effect on the mods themselves. When I first started mod series, I would cover a mod and people would rush out and download it and try it, and you could literally see some of the mods I covered, especially the unknown ones, get a boost of downloads, right? So I always felt like I was sort of helping out. With the Fallout Mod Vault, I noticed nobody was going to... I mean, I could literally go and I would see a mod I'd covered that had 120 endorsements and 300 downloads. And I'd go back a week after I made a video and it would have 307 downloads or something. So obviously I was having no effect. I wasn't having a positive effect for the mod makers. And people just weren't watching or engaging with those videos as much. Which is a shame because I enjoyed making them. But they took a huge amount of time to make. A big part of the problem is you've got to do quite a lot of research for each mod, and it gets harder and harder the longer you've been making those series. Because, you know, if you're gonna do a combat overhaul mod, you need to play at least, I would say, 50 hours, 60 hours minimum to do a showcase on it, and that's a bare minimum. So you're looking at 2 weeks of solid playing and doing nothing else, just testing one mod. At the early days of modding, you're covering stuff that's like, you know, light mods, weapon mods. And those can be judged in a couple of hours. And you can get all the footage for it in a couple of hours. So the longer a game's been out, the harder it is to cover these, unless you just sort of look at them and boot them up for a couple hours and just get a feel for it and then just make something up. You're not really doing anyone a good service then. It's why occasionally you'll see me actually make a video about modding. Like with Skyrim, I did a video about Inigo. But only after I'd played several hundred hours of him being along for the ride. Because a mod like Inigo requires that. So... Wait, did he just change it to live in 40 minutes? Well, I haven't changed anything. We're live. Please tell me we're live. Damn, that sucks. I always loved listening to you about these mods. Well, here's the thing. I was really hoping Starfield would get that burst again, so I'd have an... Really did. And hey, look. Fallout London is going to drag me back into Fallout. And I can really imagine me wanting to pick up mods as I go along. I don't know whether I'd do a Fallout London specific mod vault series, to be honest. But I can imagine me finding new mods and just thinking, oh, I'm going to cover this. I mean, I might well do a mod vault of my utter essential mods once Fallout London comes out. I know you're not the biggest Souls guys, but have you played Vigilant mod? You mean Dark Souls? I wouldn't say I'm not the biggest Dark Soul guys, but I mean I played 2 and 3 and several other games that are Souls-like. Have I played the Vigilant mod? That's a mod for Skyrim, I'm going to guess? No. I mean, the thing is with games like Skyrim, I don't really feel the need for mods that really change the combat too much. Because if I want a game that feels like Elden Ring, I'll probably play Elden Ring. But you know what? There's a good argument to be said to say that, you know, if you could have a game like Elden Ring, but it had all of the quests and things like in Skyrim, would you play it? Maybe. You know. So could I do it the other way around? I suppose I could, but if I ever go back to Skyrim, I'm almost certainly going to be carrying on Leonard. Thank you, Riz. £10 super chat. Thanks for your recent news updates for the Fallout TV, Fallout London, Skyward and Sky Oblivion. Well, I'm glad you liked them. I enjoy doing videos like that, so now is a very good time for me to be making videos. It's doubly convenient for me because I finished Cyberpunk. And because I've got quite a backlog, and I'm basically just waiting for Fallout London for my next Let's Play series, I can cover things like this now. I've just written the script for the Phantom Liberty review, for example, so I can do things like that, which I really do like. You're never playing with Steve again. The Steve save was completely broken, I'm afraid. I mean, like, beyond repair. And trust me, I tried everything.
Welcome, minion.
If Steve came back, it would be as a new incarnation. Rena, new member. Gopher definitely likes Souls games, but he's a normal enjoyer. Yes, I like the Souls games. You know, I don't know how many hundreds and hundreds of hours I had in Elden Ring, but it's a lot. I've done a number of playthroughs. I've seen most of the endings as far as I remember. I think so, and I've done some NG Plus playthroughs. I played Jedi Fallen Order twice. Once on Master difficulty, once on Grandmaster. I played Dark Souls 2 and 3, although I never really finished either of them because they sort of bored me. Whereas Elden Ring didn't. Elden Ring just kept me going run after run after run after run. I think they got rid of some of the things that tend to just get boring in the Dark Souls games. Plus also, I found the environment more relaxing, if that makes sense. Played Sekiro. I really liked Sekiro, but I got a bit frustrated with it. I got a bit frustrated with one boss, and it drove me nuts. And everyone was saying, just come back to it. But it was like, for some reason, I couldn't get it out of my system. You know, one of those things you just won't let you just, no, F you, I'm done here. And I just couldn't get past it. And, I mean, here's the thing. Elden Ring has bosses like that. You try the boss and you think, oh, God, no, I cannot do this. I'll come back later. For some odd reason, it didn't bother me in Elden Ring. It just bugged the snot out of me in Sekiro. It was that butterfly lady thingy, whatever she was. For some odd reason, it just aggravated the snot out of me. I can't give you any logical explanation for why that one didn't work for me, but Elden Ring did. It's not a Souls-like. Vigilant takes place in Imperial City, Cold Harbor. Just lots of Soul references. Oh! I mean, could I add that to Leonard and play through it with Leonard? I mean, I haven't the thing is the Leonard playthrough is definitely done, as in his official story, but there's still sides of me miss playing him. I'd go back in a heartbeat if we had an Inigo Chapter 3. But it would just be to experience that. But, you know. Elden Ring's problem was the fact that the difficulty was kind of random at times. I don't know, for me in Elden Ring, I didn't really... I think because my first playthrough was dual wielding. I mean, it started out sword and board, but very quickly became dual wielding. I think I had a fairly consistent difficulty spike, except for certain bosses. The very famous boss battle, woman begins with M. God, I never remember her name. It's something like Melina, but not Melina. Something like that. That annoyed, that one was one that just came close to breaking me. And then there was another one, I think the really big boss at the end. But the reason they came close to breaking me was the camera. Melania, was it? Yeah. It was the camera. Oh my god, the camera drove me nuts. But then I went back and I did those fights with a sword and board character, and honestly, didn't have the same problem. And when I did a sorcerer build, I obliterated them. So I think perhaps having gone through with a sort of dual wield build, sort of, you know, one that relied more on dodging rather than on, what was it called? Stance? I kind of went through the pain barrier, so after that, every other build felt kind of, I wouldn't say easy, because it's never easy, but just way more consistent and predictable. So... Oh, there was another part of Elden Ring that almost broke me, and that was the platforming down all the gravestones to meet the three-finger thing. The Mark of Fire. Yeah, that almost broke me. That was quite possibly one of the most boring few hours of my life that I have ever spent. Like, literally, I felt like I needed to send them a bill and charge them for the time they wasted of mine. It was so boring. I mean, just... That's what I always really don't like, is when a game does something and bores me. So, yeah. I'm technically present, but my brain is only semi-functional. Me too. Oh, have I missed anything? Have I missed anything? No. Gotta be off into a Souls rant. And I haven't insulted any Souls fans yet. I'm out of practice, yeah, and I played with mouse and keyboard. Fight me! I wonder what it would be like now playing with my analog keyboard. Because now the one thing that Souls fans could even try to claim as an advantage of controller doesn't even exist with my new keyboard. Not that I ever believed it anyway. This whole, well, it's an analog movement device, which is so much better for Souls games. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Well, you can sidestep at 70% speed rather than 100%. It's like, yeah. I'm sure there are some moments where that might be an advantage, but I gotta tell you, I'm the sort of player who'd be whacking that stick over to the edge anyway. If I'm in the middle of a tough battle and I'm sidestepping, I'm probably sidestepping at 100%, regardless of whether it's a keyboard or a stick. But now I've actually got an analog keyboard. Maybe I'll try it and see if they're right, if the game suddenly becomes 10 times easier. Because I am reliably told that Dark Souls is like 10 times easier on controller than mouse and keyboard. So obviously, if I now have a analog keyboard that can match the one advantage the controller has, I will find it 10 times easier. Not sure how I feel about that. Souls fans are annoying. Yes, they are. Not all of them. It's one of those things, isn't it? 99% of the fans are like, yeah, we love Dark Souls, it's great. And then there's those 1%. I cannot believe you're playing this with a mouse and keyboard. It was designed to be played with a controller. That's a fun way of saying they didn't know how to make a mouse and keyboard interface. What I love, though, is From Software never fell for it. From Software thoroughly acknowledged that they totally failed with mouse and keyboard in their first game, Dark Souls. They're completely... They completely understood that they failed. There was nothing about the game. There was nothing about the Dark Souls game that's somehow mythically incompatible with controllers. They acknowledged they screwed up. And they just did a way better job on their second game. Wasn't perfect, though. Dark Souls 3, they nailed it. They did, they nailed it. There's nothing wrong with Dark Souls 3. There's nothing wrong with Sekiro. There might have been a couple of key rebind issues that were wonky. But Elden Ring, zero complaints other than the fact that it forces you to have chromatic aberration and locks the frame rate at 60 frames a second, which is still pretty unforgivable, but the menus were terrible. Yeah, From Software don't know menus well. I mean, that is true. And what's worse is somehow they made menus unpleasant to use with mouse and keyboard. And if there is a person out there who's about to say, well, you know, menus are just not designed to be used with mouse and keyboard, that person needs to hit themselves in the face with a controller. Besides not telling you what the keys were, he thought Dark Souls 1 was fine on mouse and keyboard. Well, I will admit to not having played Dark Souls 1 because I could never get the patch that let it run over 30 frames per second working. But I am reliably told that it had the same problem that Dark Souls 2 had with mouse button delay. And I heard it had some other problems as well. So I can't report on that. But yeah, in Dark Souls 2, I played Dark Souls 2, and it did have some problems. Those problems were mouse button delay. There is a fraction of a delay in reaction on the mouse buttons because of the way the game was designed. And it's fixable. I mean, I did indeed fix that problem myself using a third-party piece of software. And by the way, I'm of the opinion if an idiot like me can fix a problem with a couple of hours tinkering and a third-party piece of software, the developers should have been able to fix it. Yeah, pretty much. There you go. Dot. Yeah. Because it was fixable. And in Dark Souls 3, they got it right. So I've got no beef with From Software at all. None. They aren't the ones that started this whole weird mythology of Souls games were designed to be played with controllers. That was the fan base trying to defend From Software from criticism about the lack of mouse keyboard support. Because they were trying to argue, well, there was no point them trying to do it because it's just not really possible. There's something about Dark Souls that makes it incompatible with mouse and keyboard. You'd know this if you'd played them, sort of thing. But From Software weren't. They weren't saying this. It wasn't them. In fact, I will argue there were developers that made Souls-like games who used that argument more than From Software. The developers of Fallen Order actually put a warning on the game when you first started it up saying, this game was designed to be played with the controller, please be warned. Like sort of thing. And I almost refunded it when I saw that. But I thought to myself, no, you know what? I really like Star Wars and this game looks awesome. I'm going to try it. So I tried it with mouse and keyboard and it worked perfectly. I have no idea what the hell they were talking about. Because this whole idea of a game being designed with a mouse and keyboard is utterly asinine. It's just asinine. Especially a game like Fallen Order or Dark Souls, which are essentially over-the-shoulder third-person combat games, of which we have a gajillion. So, you got me ranting. Okay, I've left the other streamer and I'm staying here. I'm Gopher loyal. Cindy, you were trying to watch another streamer at the same time. I understand, and you'd probably be better off there. They're probably playing the game while I'm babbling. Racing games, though. Those I can't play with the controller anymore. Look, I am going to tell you, there are certain games. To say a game is designed for a certain interface is just wrong. Interfaces get designed for games. That's the way it gets done. You get a steering wheel and pedals. That is designed to play a racing game on. And it's designed well. It is designed well for those games. Joystick and throttle stick is designed to play flight sims, and it's you know, if the company involved implements an interface using those devices, the game probably works better on those than it would on others. Yeah? I thoroughly accept that. I do. I completely accept that. So driving games... Now, driving games are an odd one. It is actually possible to get a good driving game interface with a mouse and keyboard. In theory. It depends on what you use each device for. The problem is it will be counterintuitive, probably. For example, if you want to make the steering wheel based upon your mouse inputs and your acceleration based upon your mouse inputs, you've got full analog control. Theoretically, you could have a good interface. It would just be counterintuitive for every gamer who uses mouse and keyboard out there. So it's hard to make that work. I completely understand that sort of process. It's why I ended up using joystick and keyboard to fly in Starfield. I just found that interface so much better than mouse and keyboard. I'm not arguing that there are not certain devices that are better at certain types of input. It's just Dark Souls is just a bog basic over-the-shoulder action game. It's no different to a gajillion games very, very similar to it. And we have a very standardized, accepted interface using mouse and keyboard. There is nothing difficult about using a mouse and keyboard to play a Dark Souls game. Nothing. The people who say otherwise, you suck at mouse and keyboard in those type of games, that's all. And there's nothing wrong with that. I suck with controller in those games. I suck with controller in more or less all games. You just suck with mouse and keyboard in Souls-like games. That's you. But that is a you thing. There's nothing mystically magical about Dark Souls that differentiates it from a million other games that are over-the-shoulder action games. Yes, there's a different way of approaching the game when it comes to things like timing, watching for the animations. But if anything, that makes it more independent of the interface device. It's less about reaction speed and more about patience and timing. So, you know, racing game does not equal racing game. Didn't quite look that. Understand that, sorry. But yeah, I mean, look, here's the thing. If I was going to start playing a racing game, I'd almost certainly end up wanting a wheel and pedals. Here's how you know that it's not about whether the game is designed for it, but whether or not the interface is designed well for that type of game. When I played Elite Dangerous, I started playing it with mouse and keyboard. And I was okay at it. But I got the feeling I'd be better with joystick and throttle. So I got a joystick. I didn't actually get the throttle of it, I just got the joystick and used the mouse. I got the joystick, and I hadn't used the joystick basically since my Atari console days. And they weren't even flight sticks. Those were the little twiddly things. You know, the little twiddly you use with your thumb kind of thing almost. Or actually, you used to put it between your thumb and your forefinger and do most of the controlling that way. So I'd never really used a flight stick. And within about 10 seconds, I was flying 10 times better with the flight stick than I was with the mouse and keyboard. Absolutely, 100%, that device is a better designed device than mouse and keyboard for flying. It just felt so instinctive. It felt so natural, in spite of the fact that I hadn't done a flight sim for 20 odd years, despite the fact that I hadn't used a joystick like that before, it just felt completely instinctive. And that's all it comes down to. It's all about instincts. And whether or not the interface matches your instincts when playing. This is why people who invert Y find it very difficult to not invert Y, and people who don't invert Y find it very difficult to understand why people invert Y. It's simply habit and instinct, muscle memory. Pretty much, it's not like... People will always justify why they invert Y or don't invert Y on... They'll always come up with some special reason. Well, it's as if I was grabbing the head and moving it up and down. No, the reason you invert Y is because that's how you started playing. When you first started playing a game with 3D mouse look, you probably were playing on... You sat on a mate's computer and he had invert Y and you just started playing using his setup and it became... instinctive very quickly, and after a while muscle memory kicks over. Or you're old like me and you played 3D games at a time when what people call invert Y now was normal, was the only way to play often. It's just what you're used to. That's what it is. It's what's instinctive. But sometimes with like a joystick in certain games or a steering wheel in certain games, there's a bunch of natural instincts. Although it might even be instincts. It might just be learning from seeing so many movies. Pull back to climb and stuff like that. Whatever it is, there's something about the device that just gels with you and you go and it works for you. And if you're a Dark Souls player and that's a controller, bravo. But trust me, mouse and keyboard is the exact same thing for me. I am going to start ranting at you people now. This is ridiculous. How did I get here? I grew up playing RTS, never inverted Y. Nobody inverts Y on an RTS game. Invert Y is only for mouse look, not for cursor control. Which is why Starfield utterly fails when you invert Y. Starfield's failure, I think, for me, with mouse and keyboard, comes strictly down to the fact that I invert Y. Because unfortunately, Starfield uses a mixture of flight sim feel, but also cursor manipulation. People keep describing it as, use the mouse to move the reticle around and shoot things. See, now you just completely balked every instinct in my body. And so because when my instincts for cursors are mouse forward equals cursor up. That's just my instinct. That almost makes sense as well. If I think of my mouse mat as my screen, I'm just sort of moving the cursor up around the screen. It's just when I'm using mouse look, I think mouse forward equals look down. Or if you want to think of it as tilt your head forward, perhaps. I don't know. However you want to think of it. But that's just how it is. So whenever you see anyone try to justify why invert Y is better or not invert Y is better, what they're trying to do is justify their own personal preference. You ever use invert X? No. But then I don't think there are any games where invert X has ever been the default. So I can't imagine many people have ever sat down on a game and just got used to that. That's the thing. You know, the whole invert Y thing comes from flight sims, probably, which were the original 3D first-person perspective games, and the concept of a joystick. True Rebels invert Z. You think Everspace, the game, has invert X? Don't know. The original first-person shooters inverted what you call invert Y. Quake, I think. Quake had what you would consider invert Y now, and what we considered normal. If you inverted Y on Quake, it does what you think of as normal. Invert only makes sense to me on games where the stick is meant to emulate flying vehicle controls. But again, you need to stop thinking of trying to make sense of it. Because the thing is the reason a joystick makes sense when, you know, if you push forward and look down, it makes sense because you're pushing the nose of the plane down. It's the same with if you put the joystick left or right, you roll. Because you're rolling in the same axis. It all makes sense with a joystick, but only with a joystick. Because you are rotating the joystick the exact way you are rotating the plane. That makes sense. But I'm telling you now, that is not a requirement. Because I very quickly changed the roll and the yaw axis for Starfield because there are some problems with trying to use it in a way that makes sense. So when I initially started using joystick in Starfield, I had to switch yaw and roll because it just didn't make sense with the other, and it's all to do with the way the thrusters work. I'm not even going to go into it here. But after a little flying, I got completely used to it. So the fact that it makes sense to have it the way I normally have it is irrelevant. I managed to tweak a few settings. I changed these two things that did make sense into a way that didn't make sense. And yeah, very quickly got used to it. Yeah, and that's all that matters. Okay, here we got Jimmy and Victus. Hey, Gopher, are you and Che planning on playing Outward 2? Me and Che haven't played for a while because basically we're in incompatible times at the moment. He plays quite early, and I've had to start playing quite late because of family things. And I also can't play very much in the early week. I'm hoping that's going to change, though, as summer's arriving. The kids are getting a bit more independent. So maybe me and Che can get back on a Tuesday. But I'm going to have to get, like, early, because he's actually doing, he's got a proper job now. He's got a real job. He's grown up. Not like me, he's still a kid. So he's now really going to have to get to bed on time. So, but yeah, maybe as summer arrives, maybe we can find some other time slot, or I can maybe just, I just do not want to guarantee every Tuesday at that time, purely because it's just so difficult with the family. Yeah. It's why you see me streaming a lot suddenly randomly. I just sort of get, like, the family go out and they're doing something. And I'm like, oh, wow, I've got some time now. But for actual organised moments when I'm okay to stream, it's not as easy as you think. But we will try, I'm sure. Occasional adults. Right, I tell you what, look, it's been 40 minutes and I've not even started the game. I know I did a surprise stream yesterday, but I really, really should get some gaming done. I mean, I don't know why you guys get me rambling and stuff. Not that it's hard, I appreciate, but I'm just repeating myself 1,000 times over. I can't use your Y XD, it breaks my brain when I tried. Okay. Okay, back to not spoiling. Yes. There's a kobold inventor who's sleeping. And there are some kobolds, and I don't think they're going to be friendly. I really don't. But I feel...
Oh, I have the magic touch.
Well, one of them's an inventor. Don't ask me how I know that. It's a magical sense I have.
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
Assume nothing.
I put Lozelle here.
Looking ahead.
I kind of want to go
Best be on
forward
my way.
and at least say hi. I mean, I know they... See, I don't think the ones sleeping are... I'd let Lozelle go forward and get their attention, but I have this horrible fear... That's alcohol. Okay, why? Oh, they haven't seen me yet? I was going to try drag them here. I figured that might be a good idea. I really think shooting drunk kobolds is just rude. I really feel like I want to at least go forward and give them a chance to be nice to me. Thank you, Riz, for the $10 super chat. Thanks for the rambling, Gopher. Much appreciated. Send them a fireball and see how drunk they are. I just... Hello? Oh no, they're not friendly. I mean, I kind of knew that was going to be the case. Oh, can I take over now? No, you've got to be actually next to each other. I mean, I did sort of know that was the case. But you know, I mean, I don't want to live up to the Githyanki stereotype. Why can't she do... Oh, she doesn't have any rage charges. Oh, well, that's not good. Have we used all our rage charges? Have we been getting into an awful lot of fights? Path is interrupted. What is it interrupted by? Okay. I don't want to get in Lozelle's way, because Karlach is going to... Sorry, Lozelle's going to move forward. But alright, here we go, here we go.
Go on.
Okay, he dead. Path is interrupted. Path is interrupted. How much more movement she got? Not a lot. Alright, here we go. And... Kobold Looter. Oh, wow. I mean, I feel kind of bad about this. I'm gonna be honest.
Got it.
I mean, they're just drunk. Almost puppies, sort of things. Just, you know, I mean, it's not their fault they're kobolds. Cutting words. Throw stone on Reginald. Cutting... Yes, go on then.
Foul different kobold reeks of spirits. Fire could be explosive.
Yes, I'm sure it could. Do you really want to set fire to this entire room? There's... I mean... Oh, no, they're all... Okay, the sleeping ones have woken up. Right, that's... I mean, I get it. I do. Completely get it. Do I have any concentration spells currently up? Is Astral Knowledge Dexterity a concentration spell? It's not, is it? Oh, it is, isn't it? Which means if I use my Cloud of Daggers, I'm going to end up losing that. And I don't want to lose it. Okay, what else have I got that's level 3? Haste. Okay. Then I think... No, that's a Githyanki race spell, not concentration. Oh, is it? Right. So I can do... Hypnotic. I mean, can we just do this and then as soon as these guys get up here, they can't attack us? How long does it last again? Oh, only 2 turns. Not really worth it, is it? No, you know what? You know what? I know what I've got to do.
With haste.
Sing! See? That's what we're doing! And... Can I actually shoot at anyone? Not really worth it. Okay. Fireball is the right spell for any occasion. This... I mean, I get you.
Let's light them up.
Gale seems to have that idea as well. I mean, I'm guessing that that would be extremely damaging. But what about... I mean... Is there a way to get... I feel like that's going to completely obliterate 2 of them. Does the loot get bought? Wait, whoa. Does loot get destroyed by fire? Oh, we can't actually do that anyway. He's got to move too much. Oh, wow. That's not a very long range. Oh, is it because he's got to look down? Probably because he's... Fireball... No. Are you sure? Okay, I'm just gonna... Cast Fireball on Kobold Scout. 16 to save, they rolled 17. Question! Saving against the Fireball. Is that really going to help particularly much? I get this feeling that that is not a requirement. Oh. Okay, that definitely spread more than I thought it was going to spread. It's half damage. It was kind of what I was thinking. And since the damage is 8 die 6, and they seem to have 9 health, or 17. Was there one down there that was a bit more? I figured Fireball didn't really require a full-on hit from them. Dash, yes. Come this way, please. Through the fire. Yes, get yourself horribly murdered. And then Lazelle. Okay, well I'm just going to move her. Winnie, does she have Colossal? Oh, she's got Colossal Onslaught. Can she get him? This is once per short rest. I feel like we're going to be long resting soon. I also feel like I am absolutely wasting an attack by doing that. I mean, let's face it, honestly, I could probably pommel strike this one or shove it off the edge. Mind you, it's only 1 die 4. It's not really a lot, is it? And, oh, she can still shoot. Really? That actually survived? Well done. Okay, Karlak! Yeah, these guys were not path is interrupted? Really? Path is actually interrupted.
Got it.
Oh. Right, that one's dead. Wait. Oh, I was going to say, where's my bloody thing? Can she kill it now? Might as well. And then... Just come on, get behind Lazelle. Really? You're throwing stuff, so... Right. I mean, honestly, I almost feel bad about this. I mean, they were just having a party, and then I came along, set fire to the entire place. They hit him for 2 damage? What the hell did they hit him with? Okay, I'm gonna move a tiny bit so that Karlak can get in there. And then I'm just gonna shoot him. Oh my god, I hit something! Nope. Oh, is there anything I can do? Nobody needs anything right now.
No gloom, all doom.
Don't feel bad they attack on sight. I just still feel bad. Still feeling bad. I just can't really help it. Just having a right good time. Why is he whispering? With glee. Has he gone evil? Have we got, like, evil Gale now? No? Okay.
Let me recite their demise.
Yeah. We're not sneaking, are we? Are we sneaking? I'm pretty sure we're not sneaking. Really? I think we can... Oh, wow. I mean, they're killing themselves, really. Oh, God. That long hit of hers would really hurt right about now, wouldn't it? Okay, this is just... Who have we got now? Karlak! Yeah, you can move here. Yeah, this is definitely not going to be one of those fights for the ages sort of things, is it? Oh god, she just can't throw? What about...
Cry about it.
She doesn't even need to throw. Okay. Yeah, best get going. Kobold Looter, who had the dagger. Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Commence battle. Who the hell am I in battle with? Who? Really? Just okay, just go up there.
Surrender.
I think there's something down there as well. I think there may be something down there. Something still slurping.
Help.
What? She actually missed?
Still alive.
Okay.
So that's progress.
Pretty sure there's something slurping over there. Oh, we got a ceremonial mace. We have a ceremonial mace. That's what we need. A collection of drawings, some cruder than others. Most of them feature kobolds in various degrees of nakedness, some performing sexual acts on themselves and some on each other. The final pages, however, feature some varied subjects. A soaring red dragon, Githyanki of various ages, and surprisingly detailed depictions of wine bottles. Okay. I guess we'll take it, just in case it's important. Alright. There's definitely still something gulping over there. Alright. Nice wine. Why do I look like I'm about to smack something? Dash. I really do wish there was a send all to camp. Okay, who the hell is burping? I mean, I'm not complaining that they're burping. I'm wondering where the hell they are. Oh, they're below. Or are they? Okay, this is extreme. Wooden barrel. I could have sworn I saw a gull. Could have sworn I saw a gulp from the barrel. Yeah, multi-select can send them to that, but I just wish there was a oh, I could have collapsed the whole thing. Okay, wait.
I shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
I can't see under here. You know, I can't see under. Why? See, someone's slurping. Okay.
Open up.
I feel like there's somebody in one of those wine barrels drinking. And you know what? If they are, I'm going to leave them there. Don't know what. I should stop sending, like, daggers back to the
Something good here.
camp. Really is a whole new level of desperate looting, isn't it? Like that. I'm not. No. Gonna leave it. I'll send back the wine because, well, you know. Wait. Oh god, that's the, what's it, weird allergic to magic creature that we didn't kill upstairs. Okay, so, important thing though is we now have the last of the ceremonial thingamajigs. And a wine rack. And nothing else of interest? Right. So, how did I get back upstairs again? It was here, wasn't it? All right. Although, I gotta be honest, that doesn't seem to get me into those doors, does it? Or did I get into them another way and just didn't see it? And I think it was, we had to go up, didn't we? We had to go up. Where was it? It was somewhere like here, I think. Okay. Here we go. Here. Pretty sure it was up here. Right. Oh. I was going to check the Blue Jays. No, it wasn't here. It wasn't bloody well here. This is how I got here. Okay, Gale's stuck. No, it was down one, wasn't it? Wasn't it actually down here? Yes, this is it. This is it. I think. Through here. Yeah. Oh, I'm gotta jump. Gotta jump. And ceremonial mace. I would never have guessed mace. I just would not have guessed mace. Huh. Just goes to show, really, doesn't it? Okay. A pouch. Dawnmaster's crest. This unusual shaped crest bears the markings of a Lathanderian high priest, but its practical function is unclear. Note to the next Dawnmaster. To the next Dawnmaster. I don't think we're going to make it, but the blood is secure. We closed it off with magic. Only one of our own can take it. If anyone else tries, the walls will fall and they won't get out of here alive. Should that happen, pray for Rosimorn Monastery, but do not mourn. It's for the best. In death, new life. Always.
This blood sounds important. Could it still be here somewhere?
Okay. We have a star thing. Shall I leave the ceremonial? I feel like I should leave the ceremonial stuff here for some odd reason, rather than loot it and sell it. But now, I'm still no closer to getting through the Rosimorn Monastery doors. Which You know. I absolutely... I mean, I know I can get to the creche through the lower entrance. I'm trying to avoid saying it in a way that's going to get you guys cracking jokes. But I also feel like that would be me admitting I can't find the actual entrance. Check your buffs. Ooh. Morning Lord's Radiance condition. Your weapon attacks deal an additional 1 to 4 radiant damage. That's nice. Where did I get that from? Is this because I'm the Morning Lord? Is this because I have this? Did I... No, we've all got it. We all got it! Disappears if you take a long rest. Well, that's unfortunate, isn't it? Now... Because we got no rages, and not that she needs the rages.
I crave blood.
Lost in thought.
Oh, okay.
Well, that ends not as bad as
Yeah, alright. I mean...
Never a dull moment.
Nope, enchanted security. Damn it!
Moving ahead.
Let's go in there. Was there a way around? Maybe. Maybe. Maybe not. Can I get there? Oh, I can get there. Can I jump? Can I jump? Come here. Come here. Nope. So, can I not get through here? Is there wait. Can't get there. Can't get there? Wait. Can I shoot the window?
Another day, another fight.
That's a bit disrespectful, I know. Yeah, didn't actually do anything. Oh! Can Gale cast knock? I don't think he can, no.
I applaud your taste.
Let's have a look. Blight. Evan's black tentacles. Tasha's hideous laughter. I mean, he might as well learn that, I guess. Yeah, alright, so...
At least things have stayed interesting.
There is... Wait. Can I get there? No. Can't get there. Can I get here? Here. Oh, wait. No, you know what? God, I hate the camera. I hate the camera.
Another step forward.
Oh, okay. All right. So, we're up here. Right. Can't drop down there. Could we... Aha! Maybe? Maybe aha? Not completely sure that is a real aha, is it? I mean... No, not... Oh god, not quite an actual aha yet, but...
Something
Oh.
over there.
We got grease bottle. Wait. Plus radiant damage? Oh, no, that's from the buff, isn't it? That's from the buff. That's just from there. Okay. Poor shovel is still stuck. Not sure what we can do with poor shovel, to be honest. Okay. Opulent chest, at least. We got that. Conjure minor elemental? There you go.
Let me work my magic.
Conjure minor elemental. Can't learn it yet. What's wall of fire? Why is there a star on that one? Ah, because it's evocation. Should definitely favour those.
No one stopped me yet.
Alright.
Very well.
Is there anything out? No. Oh, wait. There's an iron gate!
Don't give me trouble now.
Well, we're through. And we have a scroll of revivify. It's just one of the standard scrolls, right? Yep. Okay. I need to neaten things up. Should have done this a while ago. Didn't. Carrying too much crap. Alright. Yeah, that's not helped me in the slightest. I need to be getting down there. Really thought I had it. I really I thought I had it. Alright. Where else? Can we get out there? Can we get out there? Oh. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Ceremonial maze. Alright. This gets us to... Can't get... No, of course I can get there. Jump. Alright. No. Oh. Wait. Oh, no, that's there. Ah! Wait. Okay, so... I mean... That'll work. Right? I mean, that will work. I mean... I feel like it lacks finesse. I feel like I'm missing something. But, you know. Whee! Come on, everyone down. Alright. Grease bottle, rusty longsword. Okay. Now I'm here. This is where I now feel morally obliged to figure out how the hell I was supposed to get here. 'Cause...
Anything of use?
You know... Oh god, I picked up a torch. Don't pick up torches. You can't carry all these items. Okay. Now this is gonna lead where? Okay. Well, that sort of leads in the correct direction, I guess. Or is that would have got me here, maybe? This... Okay. Ribcage. Log of visitors to the monastery. Okay. Holy blood of Wait.
The blood of Lathander, spilled in holy battle with Samaster, immortalized here for all to worship.
So they kept the blood of Lathander here. No wonder it was looted.
Yeah, I don't think they did keep it here, though. They've kept it protected by magic that will drop the place on anyone if they take it. A list of names documented all visitors who came to Rosamond Monastery on a pilgrimage year by year, ending on the year the monastery fell. All right. I want to pick that up. Fine, I want to take that as well. Pick up. And inventory of takings.
Might be useful.
One mighty thrust, one life purged.
Okay, we failed, didn't we? We failed something. We failed some history thing. Okay, where? Opportunity pilgrims curse. I picked up the longsword, but what else did I pick up? I picked up something else. I'm assuming that's a copy of something. Copy of a book I already have, but I'm not seeing it. Githyanki longsword, 1 to 13 damage. Is this decent? It does, I mean, it looks cool and everything, but it doesn't actually look. Wait, where the hell's my sword? Oh, there it is. It doesn't look remotely as powerful because it's not. Okay. Okay. I'll send that to camp. It just looks kind of swish. Alright. Inventory of takings. Read. The stone disc has Githyanki runes carved into it. Below them is drawn a translation into the common tongue. It is an inventory of items taken by the Githyanki from the Lathanderian monks upon their initial takeover of the monastery and subsequent shipment of major valuables back to Tunarath. Alright. Was that it? Is that what I saw? I think it was. I think that was it. Okay. Where's everyone else? Why is it just me and Lae'zel?
Eager for battle.
Yeah, where's... Why? Why are you two up there? Why are you two up there?
Can't give up now.
Why did you two not
Keep going.
come down? And I'm going to guess now that if I do Featherfall on us, it's not going to affect you. No.
Your desire.
My desire is you two stop being idiots.
Let's march.
I got to get up there to stop you two
Got a
from
long road ahead.
dying.
Breathe deep.
Okay, wait a minute.
and move.
Wait. Let's have a look. There's a lever here. There's a lever. I'm going to pull the lever. All right, you guys, could you possibly get down here? Please tell me you're on your way. Because you can get here, can't you?
Wanna dance?
No, you can't. Why can't you get here? Because you jumped across some things. Oh, curiosity. Oh, you can do that. There you go. Just break everything. No, don't close the door. No, just... Okay. And now you can... Which way was it? Can you actually get down here? No. Oh, but I bet any money this was the actual way down, right? This was the way down. This is how I could have got here with...
Keep them busy!
Who?
Lathander, forgive me.
Holy schmuck. Okay. How do we...
Let's move.
Yeah, let's move, but how the hell do we get there? How do we... Wait, no, we are all here. Are we? No, we're not. We're not. How did... Okay. How do we get... Perception failure. Yeah. Totally. Got that. Target is too far. Can we... Okay, Gale?
Direct me.
Can you blow this up so we can get together?
I strike with precision.
Nice! Awesome!
Can't stop.
Yes! So there were so many ways we could have done this. I think. Oh no, that got here, but it wouldn't have got us through. You know what? Yes, it would. That would have got us through there. All right. You found a bust. You found a bust. Fish Fiend. Hey Gopher, one of the Skyblivion devs here who works on the leveling system. Thanks so much for the recent video. It makes my day considering you're probably the reason I'm a modder at all. Well, thank you very much, Fish Fiend. And thank you for the... I don't know what that is. It's dollars. $20 super chat. Is that Australia? No. That would be AU, wouldn't it? Where are you from? A. Sometimes you need to walk close to things. Okay. You know what? Let's have a quick break. Australian. It is Australian. Oh, all right. Could have sworn that was AU dollars, usually. All right. Okay. Well, thank you very much. And isn't it kind of ridiculously early in the morning for you? Or are you just used to it because you're so busy working on Skyblivion with people who are in other time zones? I got the drink for nothing. Spills it away. What drink? What? You got a drink? What? Why was it for nothing? "6 a.m. in Australia. Just finished work as a shift worker. Always up late." Ah, right. We were trying to not spoil the staircase. Yeah, I need to look around for breakable barriers more, I think. I think that's what I need to do. I need to look around and go, okay, what can I smash or blow up? I'm looking for things to climb. I'm looking for things to drop off, but I'm not so much looking for things I can blow up. He went to drink to avoid telling. Oh, right, okay. I'm gonna go get a top up on my drink. I'll be back in a second, guys. Couple of minutes. Do I need to upload more emotes? I can check how many emotes I can upload and see if we can upload more. Will do. I will have a look at them. You know how bad I am at this. Oh. All right. Now, there's no way of saying this without being taken completely out of context, so I'm just going to say it. Let's go talk to the bust.
Stand your ground! Keep them busy!
Hi.
Thunder, forgive
Looks
me.
like a magic
We
math
have to
spell.
fire the lance.
That voice probably belongs to someone long gone.
That was disappointing, but okay. Oh, wooden barrel.
What's inside?
Probably also disappointing. See? Look at this. I am a seer. I can predict the bleeding obvious. Okay. Was that it? That's right. That's one way in. That would have got me into here. Did we miss anything in here? No. Right. Okay, so that's probably how I should have done this. Actually, how I should probably have done this was to just go in the exit I found earlier. But where is the fun in that? Account of the establishment of Creche Ilek. Whoa, whoa. Okay, we'll have a look at that in a minute. Where's the account of the... It's this. This stone disc has Githyanki runes carved into it. Below them is drawn a translation into the common tongue. It is an account of the takeover of Rosmorn Monastery by the Githyanki contingent. Many supplies found. Local area good for hunting. More. Gremishka infestation, but that will be no trouble, and indeed will be useful in deterring unwanted visitors. Yeah, they didn't succeed in that. Rosimorn Monastery. Rosimorn. That's what it is. Rosimorn Monastery. It's called, but it seems these monks had plenty hidden away beneath the surface. Lots of valuable goods to be found underground, can be traded off after best bits are shipped back. The treasure room will prove a fitting location for the establishment of a military intelligence office. Seems to already have good defences. Should station Inquisitor Wargas. He'll be able to keep Therazin under his thumb. Milar Rihal. Okay. Double A, thank you for the £10 super chat. Hi Gopher, just found out my eldest niece is engaged. I'm so happy for her. Being an uncle is so cool. Awesome, congratulations. Congratulations. I'm going to end up with that sort of thing to look forward to soon-ish, I guess. Some of my children are getting to that age. Cousins and the like. Alright. What, did I miss something? I feel like I'm... Nope. I feel like somebody's ringing a bell very far away and not very well. Monastery basement. That's probably how we're supposed to go in. Should I now just abandon this and go completely to the... through the other entrance? Go. Nope, 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 nope. We're going here.
Here goes nothing.
Also, should I have short rested? No. Probably should have long rested, all things considered.
Be calm, Rascal. Those standing in truth need not fear Vlakin's gaze.
I feel like I should at least say hi, though.
Word.
Faithful Gish. Vlakith Gorg Shkathzai.
Shkathzai. We were not expecting visitors, kin. What brings you here?
Okay, I'm thinking I'm going to let Lae'zel answer. I'm just going to... Kithrak Voss instructed me to bring a weapon to our kin. I have found it. No, I've not. I'm infected by Geik. Your mandate is to aid me. Intimidation standard. No. I'm going to let Lae'zel answer this.
We seek the Zaithisk. Show me the way.
Please.
You are infected. A Geik thrall is something to eradicate, not reason with.
The faithful may be purified. This is Vlakith's protocol.
Fine. Let the Gustil carry out your fate. Report to the infirmary at once. And step carefully. Kreshia watches you.
Okay, huddle. People. I know they said step quickly. But does anyone else feel like perhaps we should, go rest up? Just tell them we need to clean up. We just arrived, we're gonna clean up. So all I'm thinking is it's been a long trip here, right? Think so. Let's just go. Let's go chat. Yeah, let's just clean up somewhere. And
We must scout the crash. The purifier, the Zaithisk, will be in the infirmary.
I get it. I'm just thinking, it's been a long day. I'm wondering whether we should bring Shadowheart. What about Astarion? We could bring Astarion for a laugh. No.
What's on your mind?
I was just wondering if you had anything to say. No, didn't think. Yeah. Or maybe bring Shadowheart.
I've been catching myself smiling more lately. I think that's your fault.
Okay. Nope. All right. Yeah, I don't know why. Who else have we got? We could. I don't want to take a step in. I mean, we took Will out for a while, and then we took out Shadowheart. I've stopped. Yeah, I'm missing guidance. I'm going to be absolutely honest with you. I'm missing her guidance. I'm going to end up with like... And obviously I've got to keep Lae'zel. I've got to keep Lae'zel. But I can imagine ending up with just Lae'zel, Karlach, and Shadowheart and nobody else. And then everyone's going to accuse me of taking a harem with me. Because, I'm only taking the ladies. And they wouldn't be wrong, technically. Alright, let's... Oh, wow. Do I have a... I don't think I want to get rid of that yet, because I've not got many of them, but... Oh, I've got so much... I got so much cleaning up to do here. And I think all of this was for selling. Pretty sure all of this was for selling, so I can just... Wait a minute. Which bag did I use for selling? It was going to be that one. What was in there again? Oh, explosive stuff. And... it's in there. That's stuff for crafting. So I'm just going to stick all the stuff for crafting in there. Assuming that's what that's for. Pearl. I don't know what the pearl is for. Probably crafting. And all these are for... camp supplies. Camp supplies. All the camp supplies. Any other camp supplies that I can see? Water doesn't count. Oddly enough. Alright, and then everything else, I think... Actually, you know what? I'm going to take some of these for myself. Cacophony. Right, that I'm keeping. Books go in there. Which means I can take all of this. Oh, no, 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 no. All of this is to sell, as is this. God, inventory management can be a bit of a pain, can't it? His holy... No, I need to keep that. What's this? Elixir of necrotic resistance. I can't remember which things I'm putting where half the time here. Arrows are offensive. Sounded a bit judgmental, really, didn't it? I'm keeping this. I don't know why I'm carrying those. That seems utterly, completely ridiculous, but there you go. Got loads of those. Are any of these going to be required? Grease bottle. I don't like the fact that I have to do that. Alright, I'm going to put those books there, but I'm not going to sort them yet. Memory shard. Don't know what that does. Do not know what that does. Wow, I've got a lot of scrolls that I could do with selling. Alright, well at least I've got things cleared up a little bit. I do think I'm going to take Shadowheart.
Well, my day just improved. Did you want something?
Right. Join me.
Your dance card is full. Lose a partner and there'll be room for me.
You can take Gale's place.
Wonderful. I was beginning to feel a little left out.
Well, that wouldn't do, would it? Okay, did she just...
I
no, she
wonder what
didn't.
the next move is.
Didn't level, did she? No. Right, now, I have a staff.
Have a lot on my mind.
Don't I have a staff? Didn't I
Well,
keep... Or did I send the staff back? I think I might have sent the staff back. I thought I sent it to her. I will be absolutely honest. Could have sworn I sent a staff to
Can't afford to stay idle.
Shadowheart, but didn't equip it. I had the Staff of Bless. I did. I had a Staff of Bless, and someone tells me that when she uses it, it's really very, very powerful.
Will ever believe this?
Please tell me I haven't accidentally sold it. I've accidentally sold it, haven't I? Yep, I've accidentally sold it. Of course I have. Wondrous gloves. I should really be wearing the wondrous gloves unless I'm doing something. I gave it to Gale. Did I give it to Gale? Why would I give that to Gale? No, he's got Morning Frost. No, there's a Bless staff. There is a Staff of Bless sort of thing. And I could have sworn... Okay. What the hell? Alright, this is all sort by type. This is all stuff that I think I'm just going to sell. I haven't accidentally put it in there, have I? Alright. Is it one in the... I can't actually... Oh, wait. Maybe I put it in... You know, I might put it in the special chest where I don't know whether I'm going to keep all this stuff. Corellians? No, it wasn't that either. Staff of the Moon Maiden. Nope, wasn't that. Honestly, I'm beginning to think, who cares? That's my current feeling is definitely edging towards who the hell cares? Yep, I've hit that point there. That was the point. I hit it. It's time.
Still breathing.
For bed.
Despite everything.
End the use the search. I don't even know what it's called. I mean. Bless. Oh, okay. Actually, is there a search on here? Staff of Arcane Blessing. Well, yeah, I mean, there isn't even a search on here. can search through these guys. But, you know, not useful. It's not. I think I've killed it, haven't I? I've killed the staff. You're on, Reggie. You sent it. Did I send it to my own? Aha, that is a possibility. Of course that is a possibility. I may well have thought it was an arrow and sent it to my... Arrow of lightning, arrow of Ilmata, oils... There it is! Thank you! Thought it was an arrow. Right.
Let's get on with it.
But now she has to wield this, correct? Mistress Blessing grants an additional 1d4 to saving throws and weapon attack rolls and an additional 2d4 spell attacks. But that does that add to it? Is that another form of bless? Is that another form, or does it just boost her bless? I mean, cleric. I can't. She doesn't have. There are no options here. It stacks with regular bless, but like it doesn't boost her existing bless, right? Or does it? It is a it is a bless buff. Okay, let me just. Always prepared. Concentration once per long rest. Did not forget aid when you got out. Stack. Yeah. So I want to, obviously I want to use the aid. She's got aid spell. Mistress Blessing grants an additional... This is a passive feature, right? Bless. Oh, so this passive feature is always equipped. So whenever she blesses, whether it's through this one or her normal one, and she gets a free bless because of this once per long rest. Ah, right. But I can't currently see it on her. She doesn't have a common.
Wits and blades.
I got this before. It's kind of annoying. It's kind of annoying. All right. Yep. All right. That's good enough. Okay. And Halsin getting in the way again.
Hope you're keeping well.
Yes. Reload the save. Okay. Will reloading the save fix that? Okay. Will do. Let's save. Load. Let's see.
What's next, I wonder?
Common. There you go. Right. I will place that above here. So that's the free one. Once per long rest. And she can bless up to 3 creatures. This one, I'm guessing because it's part of the item, she can't upcast it. But you know what? That's still kind of nice. Last 10 turns. All right.
Never a dull moment.
Rest. Anybody need to chat? Anybody? Nobody looks particularly interested in chatting? Alright then. Let's get some sleep. Auto select. Eat the lemons. The ring that gives bless on heal also works with this, that you think. Oh. I should check. I will check the ring she's wearing. She's wearing a... Oh, did I miss a talk with Karlach? Oh, no. Oh, and the doggy! Where's Karlach? I didn't... Okay.
Very well.
Kanak.
Soldier?
Oh. Oh, okay.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Scrap. Oh, no. First things first. All right, so missed the chance to talk. Speak with animals. All right. Have to read the warning messages. Was there a warning message? Was there a warning message when I slept? Oh god, sorry. I skipped the warning. I didn't even see it. I think I was just too busy looking backwards and forwards between the chat. Oh, okay. Oh, that's sort of annoying. Check the minimap. I did actually look at the minimap, but I didn't see it. Well, that is aggravating. Is it really important, guys? Is that a really important one? Okay, you know what? I just saved anyway. Let's just... Because I'm basically... I missed that because I was actually looking at the chat while I was clicking through the thing, so I wasn't actually staring at the stream. Alright, did we get everything with, Shadowheart?
My faith will guide me.
Right, we got that sorted. No, I gotta do the common again. Right, here we go.
Let's
and so it's not now that she wanted to talk. Okay, right. Ah, there it is. I see.
Hey, soldier, well, I'm not feeling so good.
Do you need one of those coins?
My engine is getting worse. Feels like it's going to burst out of my chest. I need to find a mechanic. A good one. Or this thing's going boom.
Right. What happens if we can't tune it up on time? You're tough, that thing in your chest won't overpower you. Do you think you're dangerous? No. What'll happen if you can't tune you up in time?
Well, I imagine it's lights out, Big K. And then it'll be just you, your parasite, and the wild yonder.
Okay.
I'm sure you'd manage.
Oh, I don't know about that.
But this old girl's got a few things to do before it comes to that.
Yeah, no. We will get this fixed. Where though? We will get that fixed. All right, is that is a subtle way of saying we need to hurry up in the crash? We need to hurry up in the crash. Am I missing anyone else? Let's look at the map. That's the easiest way to look at this, isn't it? Right, no exclamation marks. Okay.
Oh, cursed to put my hands on everything.
Okay, auto select. Full rest. Right. Do we need to hurry? We needed to get to Baldur's Gate, didn't we? I can't remember where... Oh, God, you know what? Find the Githyanki Crash. Yeah, we'll go there. Discover the artifact secret. A guard inside the Githyanki Creche told us to report to the captain. The guards at the entrance of the Githyanki Creche mentioned a captain. We should talk to these guards to find out more about what they're doing. Find the Blood of Lathander. We learned a powerful holy relic. The Blood of Lathander could be somewhere nearby. Who was that? Matthew Plulard. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Oh, what? I missed the message. Let me have a quick look. How are you? Glad to see you streaming. I am getting better. Recovering from COVID, I think. Githyanki warrior. Githyanki sentries directed us to the infirmary. We should take Lae'zel there and cure... The cure to our tadpole awaits us. It bloody well doesn't, does it? Our fiery friend. Okay. Karlach needs an infernal mechanic to tune up her engine she has for a heart. There might be one nearby. Nearby? Here some... Is there one here? Okay. Right. You know what? Let's concentrate on what we can. Okay. And long strider. Scratch. Come.
Dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
What have you got there, Scratch? That looks like it might be an explosive.
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
Bet him. Okay. So, please just tell me that was not a bomb. Please don't be picking up bombs in your mouth, okay? That's not healthy. Okay. What did he leave for me? Was it something I picked? Oh, no, it was a bone. It was a bone. Thanks? I guess? It was an actual... It was a... It didn't look like a bone. But, alright, that's... I'll treasure it. Mugwort. Let's take some mugwort. Oh. Do we have... Let's extract all the ingredients. What else can we now make? Potion of flying. You know what? Let's make a couple of potions of flying. That could be useful. Glorious vaulting. Got one or two of those, I think. Potion of healing. Potion of greater healing. Make one of those. Potion of speed. Yep, I'll make one of those. Potions of healing, rogue morsel, elixirs. Elixir, barkskin, bloodlust, resistance, lightning. I can't, you know what, let's just make two of those. Elixir of the Colossus. Tadpole elixir. I'm sorry, what? Simulates the pineal gland in the brain, unlocking malevolent power. Sublimate of tongue madness. What the hell is that? I made that. Sublimate of tongue madness uses tongues of madness. Oh, okay, okay. And tadpole elixir. Okay, I need to know. Reading is hard to BF. Am I missing something? Is that your subtle way of saying read something? It says stimulates the pineal gland in the brain, unlocking malevolent power. Okay, this isn't the potion that the Mind Flayer made. Ah. Did he make one of... Didn't he give me one of these to suppress the tadpole? Okay. Alright, grenade, fungal bamboozler. Yep, let's make one of them. Half-light bomb. I'm just gonna make one of everything so that I can find out what the hell they do. I'm pretty sure I know what all of those do. Wizardbane oil. Can probably guess, but let's make one. Essences. What does this make? 9 available. Surely doesn't this extract all ingredient? Why didn't that work with extract all ingredients? Or did it? Okay, anything new that we can make now? Maybe. We'll worry about that later on. Let's have a look at what we've now got. Potion of flying. Couple of. Potion of speed. Wizardbane oil. Definitely had that before. Hearth light bomb. Illuminates. Okay, it's a light bomb. Lob this vaporous decoction to befuddle nearby foes. You know what? I need to lob things. Gain psionic weakening and psionic enrichment. Replaces effects from other elixirs when drunk. Alright. Affected entity has disadvantage on Constitution, Wisdom, and Intelligence saving throws. Replaces effects from other... That sounds crap. Psionic enrichment. After using a tadpole power, affected entity gains advantage on all attacks for 3 rounds. Yeah, not going to be doing that, so glad I made one. Shall never make another. Elixir of the Colossus. I'm going to send one of these to Karlach. Lightning resistance. I'm also wondering whether I should send one to Lae'zel, but I kind of like the idea of having... Just in case I need... Do we have Hill Giant Strength? I've got loads. Hill Giant Strength is probably the better option than the Colossus if I need a strength check, right? So let's send that to Lae'zel. I mean, if I need a strength check, it's probably going to be better that we do it that way.
No one's stopped me yet.
All right. Anyone else need to chat before we head off? No. There we go. There we go. Come quick. Freshen up. All right. So we've got to go to the infirmary.
You should know better. Forgive me. We have not been visited by an Inquisitor in an age. It is an honor.
I would be more concerned than excited.
Okay.
I suppose you've never seen a creche under an Inquisition before, Rastil. You are in luck.
There's an Inquisition going on.
Any
Lae'zel?
word on the search for the artifact, Rastil?
Your loose words are food for gay spies. You should know better.
You may proceed to the creche.
All right. Neither of them are going to give me any information, and that is a locked gate, as is... No, that's not locked, but I'm not supposed to be going there.
Any word on the search for the artifact,
All right.
Rastil?
Loose words are food for gay spies. You should know better.
All
I
right.
heard they're making us join the patrol soon. The search must be going badly.
Okay, let's talk to these.
Quaniral.
No, don't hush. Keep talking.
What if they don't find the weapon? Do we even know it? Forgive me, just still. I wasn't complaining. I'm honored to help search.
Quaniral, look at him. He's clearly not with the Inquisition.
I'm glad that's apparent. Inquisition, what are you talking about? At ease, I'm looking for the captain. Githyanki deception. I'm with the Inquisition. Tell me what you were gossiping about. I really... No. I'm sorry. It's just... These poor little kids, terrified enough. Inquisition, what are you talking about?
Our queen's eyes and ears. They're her will incarnate, and right now, they're here.
Okay. No, at ease. I'm just looking for your captain.
See? I told you. Nothing to worry about.
She's in her quarters, through those doors.
Could you be more specific on those doors? There's sort of like... It's that way, right? Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, we're going this way anyway. Oh, I like the part.
Gotta respect these Gith. They don't fool around.
Huh?
Oh, I'm more than aware, trust me. I've had plenty of training in what to expect from them.
In that case, lead on, miss.
I'm sorry, are you two not aware that you're travelling with 2 Gith? Alright. I'm assuming we're not going to get in trouble if we just wander around a tiny bit and just pretend we got lost. I mean, I know they said go straight to the infirmary, but like... Pfft,
Welcome, Rastil. If you're looking for the Kithrak, I would advise caution. Her patience hangs thin.
Okay. Do you sell stuff?
Ugh. Blood, rust, squar. Is there no odious substance not smeared on this delivery? The filth of these people. Unbelievable.
Okay. This plain squalor is indeed a constant source of discomfort.
I don't know how you stand it. Istics smell like pigs and die twice as loudly. Ugh.
Okay, that's not where I thought that conversation was going to go. Still, I'd like to see if there was something worth trading for.
As long as what you're offering is clean.
Okay, let's have a look then. Okay, gloves of dexterity. Set the wearer's dexterity score to 18. The enchantment has no effect if their dexterity score is higher without it. That seems like a rather nice item. Also, like the sort of item that I might want to have for my lockpicking, but then I'm going to have to take up the gloves that give me advantage on lockpicking. And I can't help but feel advantage is better. But alright, let's just start at the top, shall we? Supreme! I didn't bring anything to trade. I didn't bring any of my tradey stuff. What is, how much is she could you just
If you find anything worthwhile that isn't covered in squar, do let me know.
Totally. You just we just gotta nip. Just real quick. To this one. And pick up and add to wares. Yes, indeed. I've got a lot of magic items I could sell, but at the moment I'm not... I mean, which of these am I really not going to want? Because she seems to have rather a lot of nice stuff. Ooh, I feel like... Let's just see if what, let's see if what I've got so far is enough to...
Back for more?
Yeah. Okay, let's trade. So first thing, sell wares, barter. Add wares. Wow. Okay then. Right, so let's start here. I'm thinking potion of greater healing, potion of supreme healing, arrow of aberration slayer. Slaying. Could be nice, couldn't it? All right, we've got a load of arrows. What is this? Knife of the Undermountain King. Wait a minute. So this is a short sword. Organ Rearranger. Reduce the number you need to roll a critical hit while attacking by 1. This effect can stack when you roll 2 damage or less. Reroll the dice and take in the highest result. Shadow Blade. You have advantage on attack rolls against lightly or heavily obscured targets when using this blade. Why do I feel like this might be a very good weapon for a Starion? Okay. What else do we have? Lorethian's Wrath. Okay. It's a longsword. Razor Gale. Swing your weapon in a cyclone of steel. I mean, okay and everything, but... Wait, where was I? Did I miss that one? Defender's Flail. Steel Physiology. Reduce incoming bludgeoning by... Okay, not really my kind of... Oh! Another hand crossbow. I have got a magical hand crossbow that deals an additional 1 to 4 piercing damage to burning targets. That is... Is that a passive effect? This is on me no matter what I do, just because I've got it equipped, doesn't it? This one's just a better hand crossbow. You know what? Might be nice to have. What else do we have here? Light crossbow, mace +1, quarterstaff +1. Read the flail again. Yeah, steel physiology. Reduce incoming bludgeoning damage and slashing by 1. Weapon enchantment +1. Armor class +1. Tenacity. When you miss an attack, you deal 1 bludgeoning damage anyway. I mean, it's not a terrible weapon, but who's going to use it is my thinking. I've got a staff on Shadowheart for the bless. Karlach's just lobbing things. Question. Does the armor class +1... no, I was going to say... See, Karlach uses the spear, so she can just keep throwing it and throwing it and throwing it. And I mean, like, I've got a sword that sings, which is bloody a huge buff. I mean, really? 1d8 bludgeoning. Is it good for will? I mean, I get it. Armor class 1 is really good, and we could put it on Karlach, but she doesn't... You can't throw this thing, can you? Possibly. And she throws that spear, and it's just so useful, because she throws it, it returns. She throws it, it returns. She throws it... But, you know... I guess she doesn't actually have to have it as a primary weapon, though, to throw it, does she? So she could have the Defender Flail and have an armor class of 1. Good for Shadowheart. But given Shadowheart... I mean, I've given Shadowheart a staff that boosts her bless. Because we think that's probably going to be more useful. So, you know, she can throw all weapons and still do their damage and more. I mean, the only reason to give this to her was she's got slightly more armor, but still throw her spear, I guess. And this is not a finesse weapon either, so... Mind you. Yeah, this is actually a finesse weapon. The Falar Aluva is actually perfect because it's a finesse weapon as well. Alright, let's have a look what else we got. Let's see what else. Quarterstaff +1, mace +1, rapier +1, rapier +1. Unseen Menace. This is a pike. And invisible weapon. This weapon is invisible while equipped. It loses this property for 2 rounds on a missed attack roll. What the hell advantage is there to an invisible weapon? Yeah, it would be null and void the moment she throws the spear as it auto-equips on returning. Also good point. Okay. Invisible weapon. The weapon is invisible while equipped. It loses this property for 2 rounds on attack roll. It's invisible. Affected entity can't be disarmed. It has advantage on attack rolls. Oh, so basically first attack with this weapon is an advantage. Nice, but again, I can't think who would use this. Can't. Oh! It loses the property if you miss. I just can't quite imagine who's going to use this. Or could we give this to someone like Will? I mean, could this be a good one with Will? You know what, though? Let's have a look at it. Witch Breaker. Will compact the flail and use it alright, and you could use a shield as well. That is also true, but then I'm actually thinking now that spear would be good for Will. Or wait a minute. Wait, we
like its will be done.
I mean, 2-handed pike, extra reach, Lae'zel? Yeah, let's get it anyway. Let's just get it. We can wonder about who gets to have it. Witchbreaker, 1d10 damage. You gain advantage on attack rolls after against concentrating creatures. That could be okay. Alright. Boots. Vital Conduit Boots. Vital Conduit. When the wearer casts a spell that requires concentration, they gain 8 temporary... It's not actually terrible, is it? Especially on me, because I'm kind of using those quite often, concentration. Daredevil gloves. Doom lobber. The wearer gains a +1 bonus to spell attack rolls? Dice roll that determines whether an attack hits the target. The attack succeeds if the roll magic... I mean... That's just basically +1 anytime you cast a spell. I can't help but think that would be good for me as well, because I always miss. But giving this to Will, or... Oh, you know what? Or Gale, actually. And then Gloves of Dexterity, because... Frankly... Yeah, I don't actually see how that could be a bad option. Let me see what I can sell you that I really, really don't need. Scroll of Blights, Cloud of Daggers, you know what? I'm going to sell that. Color Spray, Minor Elemental, Dark Vision, Scroll of Detect... Oh, you know what? Have those. Hold Person. I'm going to give you 2 of those. And he has some gold, so we can balance this. Definitely. I'll keep a few of these just in case we need some scrolls, like emergency scrolls. Could always be useful, but... Then I can do balance offer. I get some cash from it, and I got a bunch of nice items. Medium gloves, not for Gale. Oh! Are they? Daredevil rare. How do you know they're medium? Am I missing something? Okay, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Okay, here we go. I'm getting this stuff.
Remember, clean items only.
Yeah! Sorry. You got a lot of crap. Okay, Astarion? Definitely. Hand crossbow? I'm gonna put... in my own... Right, 2 to 10, 4 to 9... Yeah, I'm putting Firestoker in my offhand because it just does more damage as well. And I'm going to use the offhand more often. Unseen Menace. Who did we say? Didn't we say this for... Tell you what. Vital Conduit. When the wearer casts a spell that requires concentration, they gain 8 temporary hit points.
There's no time to waste.
Now... She has got ones that give her boots... She's got boots of speed. So that she can move quickly when using Spirit Guardians. We've never done that, but she also has one that gives an additional 3 temporary hit points when she heals, which could be good. But could those be good on her when she concentrates? She gains 8 temporary health. I feel like I do that more than anyone else, though. Or will. The wearer's movement speed is unimpeded by difficult terrain. You know what? Don't know who that's going to be for at the moment. Does anyone need?
Blackets will be done.
She's got cinder shoes, which I don't think are that useful for her.
Enough waiting.
And she's got can't be emwebbed, entangled, ensnared, and can't slip, grease, or ice. And she's got Misty Step. That's why we're going to... Now, this weapon on her does 6 to 15 damage. Is it possibly a better idea for her to use the Unseen Menace, even though it does slightly less damage, because she gets advantage? Thing is she's going to lose all the other things, isn't she? She's going to lose all the other things. I think that's more of a Will thing. I think we should give that to Will, maybe. She'll hit more consistently. You think advantage is better? Really, then? Okay, let's we can try it, right? Oh god, we can try it. We can try it. Looks kind of badass. We're all going kind of spear and staff here, though. Alright, well, you know what? We can definitely try that. Something about these boots are better for Shadowheart because she does concentration spells on me. I guess, but...
No time to dally.
These click heels. Click the heels to gain speed and freedom of movement. Your movement speed doubles and your enemies have disadvantage and opportunity attacks on you. Didn't we agree that this was for her for when she starts using Spirit Guardians, if she ever does? I'm not saying she's going to, but I think that was the thought process, so I don't want to ruin that at the moment. Right, Daredevil gloves. Oh! Now, Troubadour's Wonder gives me 1 extra armor class, and I get an extra bardic inspiration, which I think it just makes them for me. These, on the other hand, they've got to be for Gale, or they've got to be for Will. Oh, well, actually, that's not true either.
Protects me.
She does spells?
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
There you go. +1 to spell attack rolls. But because she's got no gloves at the moment.
Blood.
Right, now, here's what I want to see. Dexterity. That gave me... Oh, wait. See, this gives me 1 armor class. This reduces my armor class. But... Let's have a look. Sleight of hand +2. I get 2 extra sleight of hand. Thing is, for me, I'm only going to use sleight of hand when I'm picking locks, and I've got gloves that give me advantage. That's got to be better. Oh, and it's limited because of medium wear. Alright, so, now, I'm going to give this to Karlach for now. I don't think it's going to be good for her.
Soldier.
Because she's currently got braces of defense. But her dexterity is... Right, so this is probably going to mean less. No, same armor class. But she gets +1 attack. It's... same AC, but 1 attack. Probably worth it. Let's have a look. Now, she's wearing medium armor, so when it comes down to it, dexterity over 14 is pointless on her.
What a charmer.
So this, you know, +1 attack's nice. Alright, that's... And we can still use these gloves for someone who doesn't wear armor or is holding a shield. Alright, you know what? Overall, a lot of little upgrades. What the hell was I doing? I was talking to you. Probably going to be ignoring you.
Seen everything.
And I'm just... Okay. Question, what was over there? I saw... Raid of Garath. I feel like this is a way out.
Do you remember that story we told as Yak?
Which one? The 6 Arm of Tunara? Voidseekers? Myth and Gift?
No. It was some war story.
Used to love those. The ones about Kithrak Foss were my favorite.
Oh, so look...
Stayed interesting.
Look at my crossbow and weapon damage when wielding the gloves. Okay, that's a good point. Let's just send those to Reginald right now and have a look.
Will ever believe this?
Currently, +6, 4 to 13. +9, 6 to 15. You know what? You're not actually completely wrong about that. You're not completely wrong. That definitely makes me better at combat. But these are actually better armor for me, and they give me 1 more bardic inspiration. So I really do think Karlach.
What's cooking?
Yep. Alright.
All right. What now?
My life is
I need a quick
better
word.
here watching this back door.
Creshilik welcomes you, Rastil.
Okay, this seems vaguely polite.
I must return to my duty. Walk well, Rastil.
So this doesn't explain why Lae'zel is always so bloody unpleasant all the time. Most of the people we meet are generally quite pleasant.
That will not serve them well in battle.
Cliffside, this is the way we came in. Right, this is the way we came in. Good to know. Good to know. Getting the lay of the land here. Getting the lay of the land. And what was up there?
Do you remember that story? That's Yak.
Which one? 6 armor.
Okay. Try the temp hit point boots on Shadowheart, cast guidance, and switch back to click heals. Yeah, I mean, I guess, but... Oh! Actually, I was about to say, sounds a bit... faffing around. However, speaking of faffing around, let's make sure we got everyone set up. I didn't set everyone up! Okay. Doggy! And of course, let's make sure I'm using this, and then light! Whee! And of course...
What's next?
Shadowheart. Get a bit of flame going. There we go, we get some more... That's nice, isn't it? We can see and all move a little better. Okay. Murky stew, torch. Nothing really up here. Okay, just
mind my step.
Being an extremely nosy person, that's all. And oh, these are the. Probably shouldn't be wandering around here. We're not supposed to be wandering around here. We really aren't. We're supposed to be going to the infirmary. I feel like we're going to get into some trouble if we don't. I like knowing what everything is. Although...
Your disobedience takes great interest in this relic of yours, Shadowheart.
I'm sorry,
or should I say, weapon. What are you hiding?
Nothing. I assume your kin are just as misguided as you are.
Okay, these two are arguing up, but Lae'zel hasn't... I feel like this is where...
This is only a taste of the mercy a gate would show you.
I feel like this is like the throne room type thing. They're interrogating those Oh my god, I've forgotten what they're called. The cult is... And I sort of feel like once we go in there, we're going to get distracted. Small portrait of Lakith.
Here we go.
You stand before a truly resplendent portrait of Queen Vlakith in all her glory.
Vlakith herself. She is both the sun that blinds us and the void that contains us. Praise be.
In the corner of the painting is a small symbol you can't quite place.
Okay. Inspect the symbol more carefully. Draw a new face onto the portrait. Let's not do that. Okay, Githyanki history. Inspect the symbol more closely. Guidance! You know what? I want to know. Holy carapoly! How do I fail this badly? How? Inspiration, roll again. Oh, you are actually kidding me. You are actually... Oh my god!
You remember seeing this symbol in a book about the denizens of the astral plane. It appears to be a depiction of a comet.
Gaze upon Vlakith's regal countenance.
That face, that expression, brimming with might and glory. Her power and beauty are beyond words.
Yeah, let's not be drawing a face on the portrait. Not only could we get into trouble here, I have a feeling Lizzo will probably butcher me. Which would be unfortunate, because I feel like we're sort of beginning to, well, hit it off. Okay. I kind of feel like it's the other door. Which might explain why I'm going this way, but... Oh. Okay.
I'd expect to see 15 eggs at the very least.
This is the hatchery. And Scratch has found something. Here's the thing, Scratch. I don't think we should be looting things in the crash. Yeah. Notice to Vash Co. Now I can read these and it's not considered stealing? This message has been inscribed in the common tongue. Cuckoo, a new batch is arriving soon. If you're still holding out hope for the hatching of that final egg, give up. If it can't hatch on its own, it's not worthy of joining our ranks. Destroy it and move on. Kithrak Therazin. Oh. Okay. Huh.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Okay, gas pit. Kobold. Well, this is acid, so we don't want to be wandering around in that. We don't want to be getting into trouble. Oh, and there's a guard over there. Oh, we failed at investigation. Oh, yeah, we know. No. Get out of the acid.
Something's on my mind.
Step carefully, kin. Our hatchery is protected by lethal safeguards. I would hate to see you fall foul of them.
Well, thank you very much. Hatchery, where are all the eggs?
Hatched, mostly. Only one remains unbroken, watched over by Vash Koku, caretaker of our young. You may speak to him if you wish, but do not approach the egg, lest you fall foul of me.
Okay, I'm gonna forgive you that threat because, well, it was him.
Please.
Can we get there without like being horrible?
Trap. Be cautious.
That or that? Okay, right. Come here, you just ridiculously silly dog. Never mind. Okay. That is a glyph type trap. How do I get to speak to this person without setting off all the traps? Okay. Oh god, what? I'm wandering through... Okay, wait, why do I keep wandering through the... No, stop. Excuse me.
Kin.
I'd like to speak to the caretaker.
You will find Vash Koku watching over his clutch of wine.
Yeah, I get
Follow the rocks through the acid, but do not approach the egg.
Right. The rocks through the acid. Right, but... Can I jump onto the cage, then? No. Oh no, I can jump up there though. Ha! Perception failed.
Trap. Be cautious.
Oh, I forgot to change gloves. I forgot to change gloves. That will replace whatever I've already got, right? You know what? I'm just gonna. Come on. 6. Oh, you're kidding. 12. Come on. Oh. Okay. Let's just step... What? Wait.
I'd expect to see 15 eggs at the very least.
Your future ends now.
What? What? Seriously? Seriously, Can I disengage from this and apologize for the trap? How do we run away again? That's just... But how the hell do we get out of here? What is the fleeing thing again? I've forgotten even how the hell you flee. It's not dash. Common, I'm guessing. Retreat safely. That's... You have to get far enough away to flee. Where is the flee button, though? How will I know is kind of... Flee combat! Okay, so he's over there, though. Okay. Alright. So that'll get to there. Dash. If you get close to the other enemies, they will trigger. Oh, that's not what we do. We'd skip. Yeah, end your turn. Yeah. What? I'm not sure how saving often would have helped to be... Oh, she's out of... What's going on? Okay, you know what? I'm going to counter stuff. Keep you where the hell you are. Okay, this is Shadowheart. Now, wait a minute. Click heals. Okay, where is she? Where? She's in a cage. How in the hell is she in a cage? How in the actual hell is she in a cage? Combat was triggered by her being in a cage? She got blown off by a repulsion mine, and she's been shoved into a cave.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Okay. Is he out of range? Wait. Oh. Misty Step. There you go. Wait, what? She cast Misty Oh, it was counterspelled. Oh, right. Oh, okay.
My path be true.
Oh, and his jump is bonus actions? So she doesn't have bonus actions now? Do I have to just murder everyone here now? Is that what I've got to do? Have I got no choice? Opportunity attack. No, do not attack. That... Oh, he's opened the door, though. Okay. Has she got click heals on her? She can't even run past him. She can't even run past him. She can't even run past him. Are they only temporarily hostile? I don't even know. I don't know. Disengage? No, she can't get past. He's blocking the way. I mean, she can disengage, but she can't do anything. Oh, provokes attack of opportunity. All right, okay.
On the move. A little please.
All right.
Taking position.
Dash again. Are you far enough? Oh.
No time to rest.
Withers.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Fate spins along as it should.
Yep.
Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection?
Sure. Resurrection. I need to resurrect someone.
Then thou must return with the proper payment.
I want to resurrect Shadowheart.
This is the price of balance.
Here's the gold.
Well counted. I recommend keeping my distance for a moment. By doom.
And I guess we're gonna need a bit of a short rest as well, because...
Rise.
Right. Okay.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Nothing.
All right.
Despite everything.
Song of rest time. Here we go.
Let's get going.
Sure, could have used the potion. I could, but honestly, let's face it, I've got so many short rests at the moment. Alright.
Still alive, so that's progress. Don't waste a step.
Hatchery. Wait. So these guys are all hostile now. God damn it. Stay out of the hatchery. Okay then. Can't blame the game, to be honest. He said it was trapped and you went anyway. Oh, totally, it's my own fault. Shouldn't have tried to go and speak to them. That's what you get for exploring in this game. Draw a face on it for revenge. It makes sense. I'm not saying it doesn't make sense. It makes perfect sense. Are you suggesting could have separated the party? You're absolutely right. I could have separated the party. I should have known someone was going to get yeeted off the thing and yeah, I should have totally known. Absolutely. I'm not saying you're not wrong. It's completely my own fault. I don't know why you're all trying to make me feel more miserable. Thanks. Yes, it's totally my fault, guys. Can we stop with the telling me that it's my fault? Can't blame the game. Didn't blame the game. Are you expecting me to be happy? Are you expecting me to be happy? You know, I just wanted to walk over there and talk to a guy. The game seems to be designed with save scumming in mind. Why so serious? It was quite funny. Because I'm just worried I've lost a whole bunch of quest lines and talking again. Thank you, Trey36T. That was just super unlucky, but no fault of yours. Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, honestly, I wasn't annoyed that the dog died or that we got acid on our feet. I didn't even really mind the idea that we trigger a trap and get hurt. Didn't expect it to be, you know. Oh, you just got yeeted off a cliff. I mean, honestly, you say you don't blame the game for that, but I'm going to classify that as not a really good reaction. They knew what we were doing, the guards. I even said I'm going to go and talk to him. So I went, and he told me how to get there, so I tried to avoid the traps, but they're hidden. He could have just said, right, yeah, that one there, don't go near this, don't stay away from the egg. I was I wasn't going anywhere near the egg, was I? I got yeeted into a trap. Yeah. You can still get the egg from there. I don't want the egg. I didn't actually want the egg. I was literally going to talk to him because he was there and I'm a nosy person. Was I really far from the egg? Oh, okay. I mean, I literally wanted to just go talk to him because I'm a nosy person. I was exploring. This will teach me, won't it? I've got to stop doing that. I got to just go where I'm supposed to go and don't touch anything. Just... Please touch everything for the entertainment. Oh. I'm going to be honest. The two things that annoy me about the game are the camera and, to some degree, the companions. When you've got to ungroup constantly. And it can become a bit micromanagey. But in this particular case, I'm not 1,000% sure why these invisible traps just that yeet you towards whatever the danger is. It's just a little annoying. Is there a setting where you can get the party to follow you in single file? I feel like what I've got to do though is anytime I'm trying to get somewhere, the problem is then you got to go yourself, but you're worried that you might get into combat, so then you got to move everyone up one step at a time. It's just kind of a little. It just never occurred to me. It never occurred to me that I would trigger something in there that would trigger them to attack me, if that makes sense. I figured I might get myself hit by a trap and have to heal, and that would be frustrating. But it never occurred to me, oh yeah, no, if you trigger a trap here, you could end up in like combat with everyone. It was just a bit. In the presence of lava or acid, ungroup. Yeah, probably. Although, generally speaking, they'll follow. We were jumping around lava the other day. Would I consider installing a camera mod? I might, actually. The AI constantly moves in the way sometimes. Oh. Native camera tweaks is really good. They should have given you a warning before attacking. Yeah, I feel the thing that's irking me the most is not the catastrophic failure of... I mean, if Lae'zel had got yeeted off there into a teleport trap, then she was in the cage, and I had to go and talk to them and say, oh, look, I'm sorry, we were just trying to get across, or something. Or she'd just been stuck in the cage and then we had to come up with some elaborate plan to get invisible and unlock it and get her out or something. I might, but it's just, it just went from, oh, you didn't see that trap to, ugh. They're Githyanki and they don't give warnings. Do you think it's because they're Githyanki or do you think it's because the game? Download bags while you're at it. They do give warnings, actually. What was the warning? Did I miss it? He's like, oh, you shouldn't step there. I mean, I think that's the thing. I said I wanted to talk to the guy. I feel like, you know. Like, yeah, so how do I get to him? Just avoid the traps. Oh, thanks. And then, like, this, but you could have said some of them were invisible. Yeah, I mean, like, oh. He only warned you about the egg. Oh, I know, but I didn't even know I was near the egg. I'm honestly not completely sure where the egg is. Not completely sure. Just, oh. You weren't near it. It's far, far away from the guy. Okay. Shadowheart got yeeted over by the egg and then trapped. Okay. I'm not sure which of you's telling the truth here. Shadowheart got sent to it into its... But that's the other thing. Why are you setting up traps that yeet people towards the egg? Call me crazy, but if you're trying to protect the egg, surely you should have them yeeting people away. I mean, does that not seem a little more sensible? Some of the traps are not near the egg. She was yeeted into a trap that wasn't near the egg. I think the traps yeet you in a random direction. Yeah. But what I also felt was we triggered one trap and then everyone just kept triggering other traps. I mean, just the whole thing just... Oh. There are traps everywhere. For when there are more than one, there should be 15 eggs in there. Yeah, but the traps shouldn't yeet them towards the eggs. Wherever the eggs are, the trap should be yeeting you. I would say the trap should be yeeting you to the exit. That's how I'd be setting up my traps, like that. Get away from the eggs, not, hey, go bounce on them. But hey, that's because I generally love my children. Oh. Oh. Is the stream over? Yeah, it's almost midnight. I figured that's probably the best place to stop because I'm, so that I don't walk into the next room grumpy as hell. I'm no longer grumpy. I got over it. I'm over it. Why get hostile if they're already trapped the person who got near the egg? Especially when the person who got near the egg was yeeted. Oh. Biggest difference between you and the Gith, loving your children. But actually, no, I'm cracking jokes about that. I don't think it's the Gith deliberately yeeting people at their eggs. I'm guessing the Gith do value their children, as evidenced by Lae'zel's reaction to the woman suggesting we steal one. I'm just, I'm pretty sure it's just whoever designed that room... What, you didn't think of that? Do you think? No one thought about that? Like... Because it's like the game is reacting as though I was trying to steal an egg when all I wanted to do was go and talk to a guy. Partly because I actually would have liked to have said to him, there was some woman trying to get people to come in and steal the eggs, Reg might be more Gith Zeri than Gith Yankee. Yeah, no, very true. Very true. But honestly, I keep meeting Gith Yankee in here who seem kind of nice and polite. And, well, compared to Lae'zel, so. Yeah, to be honest with you, traps that yeet people, period, seem to be a bad idea for the hatchery. I would have gone with traps that trap people. Like, you know, trap them. Something that immobilize. Teleport trap that teleports you straight to the cage? That seems like a really sensible idea. They're only nice to you because you're Gith. Yeah. That beats Lae'zel. Like it trapped Shadowheart. But it didn't. The first trap yeeted her. It's like they've got loads of traps that yeet people all over the place. And it was only sheer luck that she got yeeted into a teleport trap. She could have been yeeted onto the egg. So, like, it's these traps that yeet people that don't seem to make sense in that particular room, in my opinion. They were outright racist against your Dragonborn. I'm sure they were. I'm sure they're absolutely horrible to absolutely everyone else. How many more times can we get him to say yeet? She might have landed safely and just walked over the trap. That's the other. She got yeeted and then she ran. In fact, I think I saw her briefly stand up or something. Are you planning on stick with this or are you reloading? Well, I was going to stick with this. I mean, I mean, there's a little side of me is worried I've missed something, and this wasn't me this was not me looking at the chat and clicking something without thinking in the menu or something. This was not a misclick or this was me genuinely trying to go somewhere that the game apparently decided I shouldn't go to. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like this is the consequence of stepping in the wrong place. Even if it annoys the snot out of me. That's all. It's like this seems to be one of those unfortunate things that I suppose could happen, rather than I clicked on a menu item thinking it was like, shall I sleep or something, and I wasn't reading because I was reading the chat. I didn't command Shadowheart to step there. No, but, you know, sometimes people step place. I don't know. I just overall, as annoyed as I am with the situation, as long as it's not locked me out of yet another huge part of the game, this is a Halsing kind of situation. Sort of, yeah. Like, the people were quick to point out it wasn't the game's fault, it was my fault. You know, and by my fault in this case, I mean Reginald's fault. I think the thing is with the missing the message sort of thing, I felt like that was more of a Gopher, the streamer fault, looking at the chat. Whereas this just felt like this wasn't me, you know, misclicking or missing a critically important message. This was me going somewhere where there was bloody traps. So regardless of what you think of the level design, I still feel like, yes, that's fine. It's my fault. I'm unhappy with the way the game reacted to my mistake. I think that would be a better way to describe it. I'm unhappy that me stepping in the wrong place when obviously I'm just trying to get to a guy and talk to him would lead to them getting hostile annoys me. That's all it is. I'm annoyed by the way the game reacted to my mistake. But you know what? There are going to be some people saying, no, that's perfectly reasonable and that's fine. But it still annoys the snot out of me. Kill the Geths, get the egg. Don't want the egg. Why would I want the egg? Why would I want the egg? It's like the, you know the dwarf I killed? I mean, like, don't get me wrong, Reg is not happy about that, but I'm perfectly comfortable with that outcome. I am perfectly comfortable with that outcome. I am, you know what I mean? It's so something that could happen. I think what bugs the snot out of me about what just happened there is, it just feels like what the Gith guards should have been doing is laughing their asses off. We're wandering around going, look, we're just going to chat with this guy, and then one of us gets yeeted by one of the traps into a teleport trap and then appears in the cage. The reasonable reaction of the guards would have been absolute hysteria. Anyway, let's leave it there. God damn it. Something to discover on your next playthrough. Yeah. I guess. Ugh. You love the chaos. Well, that's good job there, I guess. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, yeah, sorry it ended with such abject fail. At least the resurrects don't cost that much, right? Okay, I'll be back on Sunday. I will be back on Sunday with more of this. Let's hope this hasn't ruined anything else. Because honestly, Lae'zel is growing on me. She is growing on me, so yeah. Yeah, so thank you very much to the people who gave super chats and the new member. I missed one, didn't I? Michael Nidan. I don't know what that is, PLN. Thank you for the super chat. I don't know what PLN is, though. I gotta be honest. Trying to learn currencies. Polish? Is it Polish zloty? I'm going to take your word for it. Well, thank you. Is it Michal? Michal? Nidan? Well, thank you very much. It is Polish. All right. So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you on Sunday if you care to join me. Thank you very much. And good night.